on, guys? Anthony Predicts here. So today I have a new election video for you. In this video, it's going to be President Trump versus Elizabeth Warren election prediction based off of real polling data. So basically, I'm taking the polls already done by state and putting on the map and seeing who would win in an election of Warren versus Trump if it was just based off polls without any input or anything like that. So before we get into it, I just want to say first, make sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate if you could help the channel out by giving the video a like and by subscribing, and hopefully I'll be able to keep making election prediction videos for you. So yeah, let's get on to it. So going from west to east, the safe states, Elizabeth Warren wins the West Coast all by a safe margin, along with Hawaii. President Trump wins Alaska by a safe margin. Utah, Wyoming, Idaho, Montana is safe. The Dakotas, all of Nebraska except for Nebraska's 2nd district is safe. Kansas, Oklahoma is safe. And then the typical Republican states are all safe down in the south, including Kentucky, which I know some might be interested to know if it would be contested or not based off the governor election, but no, it is safe. Okay, now the Democrats are safe in the state of Illinois, and they're safe pretty much up along the East Coast up until the states of New Hampshire and Maine. Maine's 2nd congressional district, or 1st district, however, is safe though. And the state of New York is also safe. Now, right now, these are all the safe states that are considered safe by polling data. President Trump has 125, Elizabeth Warren is 183. Right now, there aren't really any real surprises. I mean, of all the states left, these are the states that are typically the more contested, maybe not swing states, but more contested states anyway. So this seems to be pretty much in line with what usually happens. So first we're going to do the congressional districts and get them out of the way. Nebraska's 2nd district, Trump is winning by a lean margin. And Maine's 2nd district, Trump is winning by a likely margin. Okay, so now Trump has 127, Warren is 183. The state of Colorado and New Mexico both have Warren leading with a likely margin. The state of Texas has President Trump winning by only a lean margin, actually, which is very close. It's within 4 to 5 points, which is still technically a lean margin. The state of Georgia and Florida both are President Trump within a lean margin. The state of Virginia is in a lean margin, surprisingly, actually, which I'm not going to lie, I was a little surprised by. But yeah, Virginia is in the lean margin. The states of Ohio and Pennsylvania, this has surprised me. Based off polling, there hasn't been too much, but President Trump is actually losing to Elizabeth Warren in Ohio and Pennsylvania by lean margins in the polls taken so far. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. The state of Maine is into Elizabeth Warren by a likely margin. The state of New Hampshire, this is interesting. President Trump is actually winning the state of New Hampshire by a tilt margin. So that's really interesting as well. The state of North Carolina, President Trump leads with also a tilt margin. The state of Iowa, President Trump is leading by a likely margin currently. The state of Arizona, President Trump has a lead by a lean margin. And the state of Nevada, President Trump leads by a tilt margin. Now we're on to the rest of the Rust Belt. These are states that will probably decide the election. And the state of Minnesota, Elizabeth Warren currently leads with a likely margin. The state of Michigan, Elizabeth Warren currently leads by a lean margin. In the state of Wisconsin, President Trump leads by a tilt margin. So if it was just based off polls, President Trump would lose the election to Elizabeth Warren, with Warren getting 276, President Trump 262. Now, this would be one of the closest elections based off an electoral map performance we've had in a while. The closest being Bush versus Gore in 2000. And then this one, Trump versus Warren, would be the 2nd closest in the 2000s in modern electoral history. But this map, I found this map very interesting. Seeing states like Nevada be tilt red and New Hampshire be tilt red. However, seeing states like Ohio being lean blue. See, if this was me making my own prediction, I would say Ohio would probably be like lean to likely red. And then New Hampshire would be lean blue. New Hampshire probably lean blue. And even Virginia could be close based off all like the Second Amendment stuff going on now, but data-wise, we haven't seen anything that really shows that yet. But it's kind of interesting. Maybe these polls give us an early sign into trends to which states are going to go one way or another on the election. But Yeah, for now, I think it seems pretty interesting to just to do a map based off of all polls. I'm probably going to try and do videos for a bunch of other 2020 candidates for states based off all polls. I think that'd be pretty interesting to do. So yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Remember, tap the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a video. And yeah, please leave a comment on the video. I always appreciate when you guys leave comments and give me video ideas. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.